Hello friends, this side Dr. Rahul Pethe. As we already discussed about the uh, basic concepts of NodeMCU, Arduino Uno, and even though about the basic concepts of basic electronics, why we need to design a circuit, what are the different components when we are going to design a circuit, what are the different sensors, what about the actuators, what are the output device, what are the input device, and the pin configuration of Arduino Uno, as well as the pin configuration of NodeMCU in the previous session or the previous lecture. It is available on my previous video lectures, so you can go through it, you can like it, you can subscribe it. We'll discuss about that NodeMCU and the gas leakage sensor in the today's session. What about the gas leakage sensor? MQ2 gas leakage sensors can detect gases such as butane or hydrogen in its vicinity, means in that particular area. If such type of gases are available, then that particular MQ2 sensor, MQ2 is in the different series, MQ2, MQ5, MQ7. So it sends out a signal to the microcontroller when gas is detected. It means we have a sensor which is having a characteristics to detect the gases are in that particular vicinity, and that particular detected signal is given to the microcontroller, and then microcontroller will get generate their output as per our coding or the requirement or the program which we are going to discuss in the next slide itself. So gas leakage sensors have 4 pins. One is VCC, as we already discussed or know very well about that. Each and every sensor have then 3 basic pins: VCC, ground, output as an digital, output as an analog. So if some sensors have a 4 pins, some sensor have a 3 pins. So here also we can see here gas leakage sensor also have a 4 pin. One is output or D0, digital out, goes high when gas is detected in the vicinity, otherwise remains low. And 4th pin is nothing but a out as an analog out. It's not in use when we are going to connect with the D0 pin itself. So we can make connection as shown in the circuit, where we can connect input as a gas leakage sensor to the general purpose input output pin. Out of 4 pins, we'll connect output or D0 pin to the one of the general purpose input output pin. VCC is get connected with the 3.3 volt, and 4th pin as a ground is connected to the ground, and the last pin as an A out is not in use as it is work as an input. So we can initialize that gas leakage sensor as an input. As a gas is detected, then the output device, as we see here, we have a LED that can be detected. The gas is detected, so it will become on or it will become off. So as we see, through 330 ohms resistor, LED is connected to the general purpose input output pin 14 number pin, and the second terminal is grounded. So this is simple circuitry. As per this circuitry, we can write a program. In this program, we have to define a pin configuration which is available in a previous hardware or the image of that particular hardware, where the gas leakage sensor D0 pin is connected to the pin number 10 as we define here in the first line, and we can say that LED work as an output is connected to the pin number 14. Then as it is get defined, then we have to initialize is as an input and output, and their output is available on a serial monitor. So we have to mention that particular 3 instruction in void setup loop, where serial begin 115200. okay, it mentions that we can make or use a baud rate as a 115200, which will display their output on a serial monitor. Meanwhile, we have to indicate that particular gas leakage sensor as an input, which is already connected to the pin number 10. So we can use pin mode. It indicate that M is capital, it means this is case sensitive language, so we have to conscious about that the alphabets or the instruction when we are going to use. and it indicates gas pin. Gas pin is connected at 10 number pin in a hardware, work as an input. So we have to write input, we can use it as an input. LED work as an output, so pin mode LED pin which is connected at pin number 14 work as an output. So here we are going to initialize that particular pin which is already connected as a hardware with the pin number 10 and with the pin number 14. Now we can create a function as a gas leakage sensor, and that will call it separately. If the gas is indicate, then that particular pin get the signal as a high. It means if the gas is detected in the particular vicinity of that particular gas sensor, so the LED will get on. At that time we can mention that serial monitor will get display the gas is detected. We have to use a if statement. If digital read. Why digital read? Because gas sensor is work as an input. Gas pin which is connected at pin number 10 become high. It means there is some sort of gas is detected in that particular vicinity of that particular sensor. So on the serial monitor, that it will get print gas leakage detected, and that time a digital write. Why digital write? Because LED will become used as an output, so LED pin become high. It means LED will on, but how much time it will get on? So we have to use a delay, that is nothing but a 500. It means half second. If there is no gas is detected, so we have to write in another loop where we have to mention if digital read. Why digital read? Because gas sensor is work as an input, so it indicate as a read, and it connected to the digital pin, so that's why digital read. If it is get connected to the analog pin, it will become analog read. Gas pin which is already mentioned as a pin number 10 work as an input become low. There is no any gas detected in the vicinity of that particular gas sensor. That time serial pin print will get print on a serial monitor with the baud rate of 115200. It means print no gas leakage is detected. So digital write, it means LED will become low for that particular period when the gas is not detected. LED work as an output, so it is indicated on a digital write, and that will get on up to the half second. So this is the open parenthesis of this if loop, it will close here. This is the open parenthesis of this if loop, and it will close here. And void gas leakage sensor have a parenthesis here, it will get close here, and this particular complete gas leakage sensor void loop is get called in the void loop as a gas leakage sensor, and their open parenthesis is here, and it will get closed. And their input function and the output function is get initialized in the void setup. Here it have a input parenthesis and the output parenthesis. So this is all about that particular program. We have to just write up sequentially this particular program. So the output, it will become LED glows when you light a cigarette lighter nearby that particular gas sensor. We have lighted the signal lighter and will close the flame. That time gas will get indicate or gas will get leakage. Blow up out of the fire, and then we keep the tip of the lighter close to the gas sensor. While keeping the lighter button press only, that time gas should be leakage. So it is necessary, we have to conscious about that particular gas leakage sensor. We don't want to touch when it is get fire is on, and we'll keep maintain distance with the flame to of your finger, and also with the sensor itself. So this is the consciousness about that particular hardware, and these are all about the gas leakage sensor. So it is simple version of how to detect the gas leakage sensor, and their output is displayed on the serial monitor. We can also display that particular output on your we can say cloud itself. So for that purpose we have to use ThinkSpeak or Blink or any other cloud where we can detect that particular gas leakage, and then it will display their output on a particularly cloud itself. So this is an even gas leakage sensor, if doesn't have their library include in that particular include library function or the library folder of Arduino Uno, that time we have to search through the library. Include library will include that particular library. Will check MQ2 sensor, Adafruit MQ2 library we have to add. If it is already added, we have to just update that particular library. If it is not already added, then we have to install that particular library. If then only we can either include MQ2. If it is available, then it is not necessary to include that particular library. So this is all about the MQ2 leakage sensor. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe my video channel. Thank you very much.